Hello and welcome to Day in Life Part 3. I'm at home, doing it at home again. Because I thought my brother was not in college this week. I thought that they were doing 1 week in, 1 week off, but did not. If you can hear that noise, I have got Dolly in the room. No, she's going on. Yeah, I thought he was doing 1 week in, 1 week off, but must change it. I'll talk about it in college. So I'm not at home now. Yeah. I don't know how good the crochet is because I'm filming on my own iPhone, because I'm going to show you what I've done to my iPhone 8. You see that? Yeah. I have cracked the screen on it. Yeah, I cracked the screen on it because it was uncharged the other day, and I wanted to use the laptop to do a bit of coursework. And I just got up to show you, and she went in and got open my seat. Yeah, so I wanted to do coursework. So I plugged my laptop in because I didn't know how much percentage it had. We usually switch off all power switches at night. So we did that. So I moved the sofa back to put in, and didn't realise the phone was under. I should have checked underneath the sofa leg. So it's just working. I managed to charge this one up. I managed to get the SIM out of the old one, put it in here, and I'm wondering what to do. Wondering whether to buy a new one or whether to repair it. I'm looking at my contracts up in. I'm trying to think. When did we switch it off on? November, so it's around November. This one was September, and then when it came, mine's on a 4-month contract. It was I'm trying to think. Black Friday when you did it, so we were 2 months out of contract. So yeah, so I wonder whether just to use that one to then. I mean, this one works perfectly fine. There's some things like I think there's some parts that might need replacing it, and now the track sheet can run out really fast because it's an older iPhone. And apparently I read somewhere that Apple do deliberately slow down. Apple do deliberately. Oh god, what was it? Battery. Something to do with battery progress. Anyway. So that's what happened. So move on to this week. Yeah, nothing's really happened. Second week in school. The kids. I'm still at home. It's me enjoying it. I don't really understand why he had to go back 2 weeks before Easter. They could have just have key years in and then done the rest of them after Easter. So yeah, literally much COVID free. They've done the 2 tests. You're supposed to do one before you go in on Monday, at the weekend, or one midweek. So all of them tests now. So to be fair, they've hardly have been out and followed the guidance. So yeah. Oh, I wonder how we're finding any masks all the time. Which I need. About the asthmatic twin, because I know that school isn't the best for ventilation. Because I mean, me, my brother, and the twins have gone to the same high school, And the ventilation, because it's old school, I think 1960s. The ventilation is quite poor. I mean, I had 3 chest infections continuously year after year. Nothing well was there. I think it was down to poor ventilation or stuff. And then when it was to the 6th form, I was fine. So, I wasn't going on there. So, yeah. So I'm a home dog. Dog's now there sleeping. I'm going to take Ruby out this afternoon. Not taking Dolly out because she doesn't behave for me. She's just naughty. She doesn't behave in the lead. So the thing that happened was she slipped out the harness, managed to get her back in the harness. But what happened was we were coming home and someone asked us to do directions. I think they were I was taking the child to the doctor. I think they had some directions to go somewhere. Anyway, so they asked me, and Dolly was there, but Dolly, she pulls, and she can't walk in a straight line. There's a couple of times when she's been, she walks, but she walks into the back of your legs. So a couple of times I think she's going to trip you up, chocolate. So anyway, she did. So as I walked with her, she just the lead just dropped, and I tried to pick it up, and instead of stopping, like Ruby does, because sometimes the lead does drop with Ruby. I think it's just the way I hold it. But she stops and lets you pick it up, and Dolly doesn't. So I tried to pick it up, and instead of letting me pick it up, she just ran away. And she ran, and I tried catching up, but that just made her run even further. She ran all the way home. So I do actually think we're going to get some puppy classes. Ruby's an easy baby. Easy. She's just behaved. So I think public classes would be good for her. She'd be about 8 or I think it'd be so good because she barks. She is very vocal. She does bark. So whether she might have small dog syndrome. So she does bark. She does bark, but she does it mainly at night. So I don't know what's going on. Don't worry, it's something to do with being ascended from walls. You know what I mean? Like howling at the moon. Don't know. Don't know really why. Why does she do that? Anyway, so shopping Aldi thing this week from Morrison's cupcakes from Aldi. Yeah, we're trying to actually I've decided there will only be one shopping haul on Saturday from Tesco and the cupcakes from Aldi where I know things are cheaper. I might be to Sainsbury's as well. Just see what they got. Yeah. Just because I'm falling out in love with Sainsbury's at the minute. I think it's because I'm missing daily counter. I'm liking Tesco and Morrison's at the minute. So yeah, we've not decided what we're doing for Easter. We managed, to get turkeys and Christmas clothes. So we've got a turkey for next Christmas and a turkey for Easter in the freezer. So we only really need fresh veg. So yeah, and possibly more fish because Good Friday is coming. So we'll do shopping on Friday at Tesco next week because the veg is going to be on offer. anywhere, and it's only like 5 difference. So you do it at Tesco, and my Nickman housing point save. You get COVID. So COVID, nothing changes until next week. So from next week, you can meet 6 people outside in your garden, or you can meet as many people want, like if you only have 2 households over. So for us, that works perfect. So for our channels, yeah, we can have 2 households. Yeah, and things like, no, that's a trove. Oh, I'm trying to think what else. No, I think that's the only. I'm trying to think. So we can do it for Easter. I thought it was last Saturday, but it's out. Oh no, that's. I'm trying to remember. So there was so much information to retain from that thingy lockdown announcement. Really, that I can only remember that one. So I'm going to double check that when I'm doing the next one, which will be Easter. And just hope the weather's nice for Easter, like it was last year. Typical, same coming April, and apparently the weather's going on 10. Going back to the weather's been very quiet this week on the weather. Nice, dry, cloudy. There's high sunshine, like you can see the sunshine coming out, but mainly cloudy, dry, so I can hang out the washing, which is brilliant. It just feels much more better when it's dried outside. I don't know why. I don't really like hanging. That's the air freshener going off again. Is towels. I don't like them being dried outside. I prefer them in sun dry. I don't wear it. It's because they come out fluffy. That's the thing. So going back to COVID, yeah. So the girls and are still in school. We haven't had to isolate because of COVID easing. You have to go back to school. You have to have 2 COVID tests. But I've got Ruby here. I think she's dreaming. Sorry. So COVID regulations require them to have 2 COVID tests a week, like I mentioned earlier. 1 at the weekend for the start and 1 midweek. Now, I'm going to get to this because I didn't know this, but it's not compulsory. I thought it's not compulsory to have it. I thought it was compulsory to have it, but honestly, no one know that. If I was in the position of her, I wouldn't really be sending my kids back until all students have a test. Because then you know that they feel safe. Yeah, it's a weird one. We sent them back in because the twins were doing A-levels and twins. But I think you focus more in the classroom as well. That's what I'm missing, and I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to just repeat year, because I think I'm finding it not like difficult, but I don't think I've got the same focus as I was when I was physically at uni. do all the work. So yeah, I just don't feel. I don't whether it's because you're not in that learning environment. Yeah. So I might repeat the year. They still haven't said when we're going back. It looking more likely that it'll be next the next academic year before we're allowed to return to campus. Because they're saying after Easter, but I was looking. There was only one actual teaching week. After come back after Easter, and then it's assessments and exams after that until the official date, which is the June something. Is it June or July? I need to check. June, I think. When it's finished. Yeah, so yeah. Do you feel sorry for these students? Because I know it's a lot of money. Do you feel sorry for these students, especially if they live far away and they've paid for accommodation and stuff, and they're not really getting used to use the facilities because they're still having to pay, especially in halls. I can remember going around them. They're basically just like a hotel room with like a shared kitchen. So yeah, so I'll see you not the week but Easter week for another big guess.